remember, like, I was sitting in my house. I write a lot of songs in my yard. Like, producers will send me a beat. I'm not the kind of guy that goes to the studio and makes the rhythm there on the spot like that. Like, I am a bit more now. The more I've done music, the more I get used to being in that environment where you'll link up with a producer and make a song. But Trey Mission, big up Trey Mission, he's a producer from Canada.
Wait.
He's Grime MC as well. The MC as well. Like, he's been doing bits in the scene for years, but so he's been back. He goes back and forth from here to Canada. He sent me a pack of beats. So he made Blatant Truth, Remember. He made Manual, and he also made the beat for my Fire in the Booth. So and that was all in one pack that he sent me.
He laced you nice.
So he's sick. Like, he's that sick that he can send me a pack of old beats that he just has there, and I can make so much content from it because he's actually mad talented. So remember, I heard the beat and it was like, what is this? It's like dun 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 dun, and then it dropped. I was like, yo, what can I fit in that little pocket where it drops? I was like, I remember. I was like, okay, let me make a song like this where I sing it and keep rhyming. But remember, such a hard word to rhyme with. So obviously I was picking my head for time. I was like, cool, I'm gonna make the first chorus like a verse. So the beginning of the song is the chorus, but it's like a verse that's gonna be repeated because I want it to be like an anthem. So it starts, I remember, yeah, the dark times I know light will enter. So obviously it was like reflecting on the past. So it's like, the dark times I know light will enter. Yeah. Stay cool and control my temper. Real life I'm a member. Real life I ain't no pretender. Yeah. So it's like, that beginning part is to show like, yo, man's been through stuff. You know what I'm saying? And this is where I am. And then like the rest of the chorus, obviously I'm not going to sing the whole song. It's like, the rest of the chorus that is talking about where we come from, who I am, who the people around me are. But then towards the end of it, I start talking about my mom and my brothers and how we're going to ride out to the end, cause like, and I don't say it in a way where we're just going to ride out and do a madness. I say it as in we're going to ride out what we've gone through to the end. And then I go into the verse and it's like, I remember I said I'm remembering, done said real life I'm remembering, keep firing down on the ember thing, I won't stop till a man's on a big boy spender thing. And then I go, I won't stop till my family's nice, I won't stop till my brothers them comfy, if life's a man, up that roughly, do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, the chorus was like a setup to, so what do you do now? You remember what you've gone through, but where you going now? And it's like, I won't stop till a man's on a big boy spender thing. And then I'm like, I won't stop till my family's nice, because it's like, we all want to be ballers, but it's not that I want to be some flossy guy. It's that I want to do right by my family. I want them to be nice. But then I say, if life's a, you know what I'm saying, man, deal with life, because that's what life is. Life is what it is, but we still can get through it. Yeah. And yeah, then obviously the second verse, the second chorus comes in, it's the same exact one, but it's like I've given you that first verse where I'm telling you what I want to do, and then that ends and it goes straight back to remembering. So it's like, cool, we're always where we are. That's what I feel like it does. So I go back to, I remember. So when I say that, it's like, it's instantly you're thinking about how that first chorus made you feel. Even though you've gone through the first verse of, yeah, man's going to be a big boy spender, or yeah, I want to help my family. But then, oh, I remember. It brings you back to that state of mind, like, okay, this is where I come from. Then I go, then obviously go through that again, then I go to the second verse where I go, but sometimes remembering's hard, trying to forget all my past, giving my Zubi a blast, trying to smooth over times as a youngin' was harsh. So it's like I'm remembering again, but I'm remembering in a different light now. I'm thinking about, you know what, sometimes it's hard to even think about what man's gone through. Sometimes, and then giving my Zubi a blast, like that's what we do. We smoke trees to get over it, and it's like, I was like trying to give people like an understanding of, you know what, we do go through these things. And I go through these things. We all go through it, but you know what, let's move forward. And that's what, I feel like the main ethos of the whole song was that, like, remembering where we're from, but using it to take us to a more powerful place.